This place is huge! You think it's bigger than Galbadia Garden?
No. Who knows? Where should I take Noah?
What's over here?
The parking lot.
What about over there?
The cafeteria.
Well, I really appreciate you showing me around. But can you try to make it a little more fun, you know? Like a normal tour?
Does she want from me? Didn't exactly have a lot of options where to go anyway. Let's go let you get eaten by monsters. This is the training center, or as we call it, the Monsters Lair. Monsters are left to run loose, so the students can get a feel for actual combat. Wanna try? No.
No, I can imagine you doing this on our first date. It's so romantic.
I was more thinking about what does the place look like? The one we visited with Quistis, with the scenery, because it was clearly far away from the actual garden building. It was somewhere in the background. So how the hell does this work now that the garden has blown away? You have to be somewhat careful, only 2 guys. It'll take a huge amount of time to kill anything big too. Not quite sure what we're supposed to do during this, I guess more or less a date. Just thinking about it, this place doesn't have any place where you would go. I suppose there's a little area on the western edge that might qualify, and we can't go there. So waste of time. Probably should just walk away from this. Oh no, we want to steal the dinosaur bone first. Have a lot of opportunities to steal. Not sure what a dino bow even does. Why am I so keen on getting one then? We know I should cast spells. It's gonna do like 100 points of damage maximum. Yeah. Still, I suppose it's extra damage. Can't you just steal the dinosaur bone? This guy should have around 15,000 points of health. So Squall just closer to 1,000 with each hit. So it shouldn't take that long to kill it. Especially if we could use magic, it wouldn't take long at all. Should have used demon summoning. Would have been very effective against this one. And he's blinded, so it's probably pretty much harmless to us now. You know, I should have Demi. Pretty sure, at least. Or Quistis has one of them. go down fairly soon. Still, if we encounter more of these, I'm thinking of just getting the bow running. Do have to check what it exactly does it translate to. Yeah, definitely we're not gonna fight these without using them. Who exactly has it anyway? It's too late to use it now. It's pretty harmless with as far as it's blinded. And the chance of hitting just goes so low that it's not really a problem. It wasn't all that big of a threat before, it's just doable. Let me see a dinosaur bone. What does it do? Large dinosaur bone. Well, thanks. Thanks a lot. Full lives. 20 quakes. Huh. We could face 3 more, we could get 100 quakes. We don't have to kill them, just face them. I haven't even seen a quake anywhere before, so it could be a very powerful attack. I think it's a combination of earth and... I have no idea what it is. But I would assume it's very useful for a magic user to boost magic value, so Rinoa would be the one benefiting from it. This place isn't gonna disappear anywhere. I just don't want to do it now. I have to do it at some point. Doctor?
Where did Headmaster Sid go? That man works way too hard. Tell him to stop by the infirmary when you see him.
At the library.
Wow, this is so cool.
No, it's not.
Mind if I look around? Thanks.
Ah, mystery girl.
Hi. I saw you in the infirmary. You saved me from the monsters.
Who are you?
Try to remember.
Remember?
It'd be heartbreaking for me to know I was forgotten.
So I know this girl.
It'd be nice to talk about old times again.
Okay, apparently I can't do shit with her. Just walk away. Where's Rinoa? Can't do anything with her. Can I escape? Ditch her here. Yeah, you need broad. You got to have brains too. Oh, fuck. Open trade rule 1. Open trade rule 1. Open trade rule 1. No, I don't want to play, because if we play now I might lose and I'd have to load. Oh, fuck. Yeah. There's no special rules, so I guess the bigger value wins. Yes. Excellent. There's a lot of different rules. This is about as simple as it can get. Only the values on the guards are important, and I can choose. The winner gets to pick one card from the loser's card. The goal would be to keep it as simple as possible, basically just that the numbers affect. The trade rule would be preferable if it would be all, so the loser loses all his cards. Because if you have to get them one at a time, it'll take an insane amount of time to get anything worthwhile. Behemoth. Okay, and Behemoth is worth what? 10 will refine into 1 barrier. Sacred. No, we had a forbidden. 1 will refine into betrayal sword, which is something we probably have to do, because I think the best weapon available to us currently would require a betrayal sword. So I have no idea where to get one, but a single forbidden card can be easily changed to it. So again, Garden Faculty. Student ID number 41269, Squall. Yes. The Garden Master wishes to see you. Report to the Master's room right away. Where is the Master's room? Take the elevator to level B1. You have permission. Yeah, the civil war in here sort of was ignored entirely for some reason. You can't have people killing each other and then just wave your hand and just ignore it happen. If you, yeah, I can see the missile sort of attacked, wiping away differences if it hadn't come to blows already. But once you start to draw blood, it won't go away anymore. It's you start the cycle.
Please listen to me.
The headmaster's here.
Where are you going? Oh, I'm looking for the headmaster. Let go of me. I'm not finished. Greedy son of a bitch. Why did I even bother talking to you? These were brought up for the future, and that future is now. Why can't you understand? Damn it. I should have never trusted you. Wish I could go back 10 or so years. Could tell myself that you're nothing but a money-grubbing son of a bitch, and I would have never built this place. Squall! You heard everything?
Yes.
I'm embarrassed, but sometimes even old men like me lose their temper. Let's get out of here.
Sir, I still have to give you my report.
Please come to my office later. Oh, and that doctor.
Oh, Dr. Kadawaki wants you to go to the infirmary. She sounded very serious.
Uncle, I'm finally made her mad.
You are the seeds who returned from Galbadia, correct? Yes. About time, Master Norg has been waiting for you. Come. Whenever Master Norg calls you, be sure to be there within 3 seconds. Oof. Hello, boss fight. This is the Garden Master, proprietor of Garden. What is it? It's not a human, clearly. It's not human? Come to think of it, we didn't know anything about him.
What a shock.
Fushifuru, Fushifuru, give your report on the sorceress. Where do I start? Answer him quickly, be concise. We failed to assassinate Sorceress Adia. Confirmation of Headmaster Sid's orders was made at Galbadia Garden. After Irvine Kinius of Galbadia Garden joined our party, we set off to carry out the Sorceress assassination order from Balam and Galbadia Gardens. Balam and Galbadia's orders? You were a fool. I don't understand. Explain to them. Master Norok has known about the alliance between the President of Galbadia and the Sorceress. He heard it from the Galbadia Garden Master himself.
The master of Galbadia Garden is a subordinate of mine named Martine.
Yes, in fact the sorceress and the garden are closely connected. That is why the sorceress will definitely try to gain hold of all gardens. So Master NORG sent an official order to Galbadia Garden. It was to kill the sorceress, and assassination was thought to be the best means. But
that sly weasel Martine used you as a last resort for the assassination. He gave that order to place the blame on me. That bastard.
are you saying that Balam Garden had nothing to do with that order? You just happened to show up just before the mission was to be carried out. They used you. But the operation failed, the sorceress is still alive, and the sorceress retaliated just as we suspected. No doubt it was the sorceress who ordered the missile attacks. Something must be done to calm the sorceress's anger. In order to do so, we needed to hand over those involved in the assassination of the sorceress. We had to show Balam Garden's sincerity.
Offer the seed's head on a silver platter and pretend we obey the sorceress.
Why aren't we fighting the sorceress? What about all the training we endure every day? What good is it?
What did you say? You lost to the sorceress. Quit your whining.
Headmaster Sid was saying the same thing.
Hey. Sid? That idiot Sid dispatched Sid to kill the sorceress, and if you fail, this garden will be done for. My garden, it will all be over. That idiot Sid, has he forgotten that it was I who put up the money to establish garden? I wanted to offer the sorceress Sid's head along with seeds. I ordered the students to find Sid, but they sided with him. This is my garden.
No, it's not just yours.
Then what is it? Is it Sid's and Idea's, that pathetic married couples?
What? Headmaster and Idea are married. I don't get it.
Now I understand. Sid and Idea are trying to take garden away from me. You're one of Sid's followers, aren't you? Prepared to die.
Well, shocking turn of events. Blue, yellow, red. Lots of magic on red. As long as color stays, I will attack seed. So we need to keep those. Attack at the right orb. Hard to do. They aren't probably things that we can do damage to. Yeah. So we need to attack the center one, and we attack the smaller ones to prevent him from attacking us. So we need 2 guys attacking the side flights and 1 focuses on the center. Probably magical attack one. Yeah, they don't even tone down the lights. One is driven. And so, as far as I can see, we can basically end this without even being able to do anything. At least this stage fighting. Damn those seed. Leviathan. Guardian Forest Leviathan. Excellent. Circles. Are the lights still working? We're in no danger. Just need to make sure those lights stay new. So, very simple fight. At the same time, I do appreciate it because there's some there's some kind of a idea to the fight. I'm willing to bet that if you let those lights go red, you're gonna have a lot of trouble. Grab spell. And he's dead. Carbuncle learned the skill.
What happened to the master?
Seriously, what the hell happened to him? Turned into a glowing ball of some sort? Forget about it for now.
I can't believe you said that. I think what just happened is really serious.
What's the point of talking about it now? You don't know what's going on either. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on anymore. Feel like a helpless puppet being manipulated in some major scheme.
Squall.
Yeah, I'm going to see the headmaster. So, what exactly does this new GF know? No, I'll take status defense. Vita. Spirit junction, magic junction, elemental defense. Ooh, recover. That's probably a healing thing. Auto potion. Use recovery items automatically. Refine support magic from an item. That's the first. Still, who gets it? It was spirit and magic that it had. Someone missing spirit and magic. Only one has spirit, so Squall or Rinoa is gonna get it. Probably Squall. Elemental defense. Spirit. Does not have good abilities really.
I think we'll do for now.
Should be at the doctor's, right? Yes. I think Rinoa's limit break got finished. Yep.
Do you need to see the headmaster?
Yes, now.
Well, the headmaster is kind of...
I'm okay now, Doctor.
Are you sure?
Yes, I believe I'm done crying.
Just take it easy, okay?
He's got a lot on his mind.
You all seem in such a state, and an embarrassing state. Shall we talk about?
Please tell me about Sorceress Dia. I heard she's your wife.
You're quite right. She had been a sorceress since childhood. I married her knowing that. We were happy, we worked together, the two of us. We were very happy. One day, Adia began talking about building the garden and trading seed. I became obsessed with the plan, but I was very concerned that with Seed's goal, that one day Seed might fight Adia. She laughed and told me that would never happen. However,
Tell me about Master NORG.
he is from the Shumi tribe, a black sheep of the tribe, one might say. We met while I was running around trying to find funds to build the garden. Became interested in building the garden and we hit it off. Thanks to his funding, it was completed. However, we needed an enormous amount of funds to run the garden, and we began dispatching seeds around the world as a means of supporting the garden. Norg's idea was right on the money. An enormous amount of capital began flowing into the garden, and the garden began to change. Lost sight of our high ideals. Truth was covered up. That's probably enough. In the end, it was my fault for giving up control.
Please tell me the real meaning of seed.
Seed is Seed, the elite mercenary force of Balam Garden. Do you know something about Seed?
Never knew anything.
Seed will defeat the sorceress. The garden will train Seed members. Many missions around the world are only training for the final battle against the sorceress. But now that the sorceress has become a major threat, our true mission has begun.
I guess. Okay. What do we do next?
We must stop drifting around soon. I only hope that we can get things back to the way they were.
I guess I have to make my report.
No, it's not necessary. I can guess what must have happened.
Let's go then. So, what next?
Squall! Squall! Have you seen Headmaster around?
He's at the infirmary.
Sounds like trouble. What's wrong? Go to the second floor deck, and see for yourself. There's a ship approaching. Could be the Galbadians or worse. The sorcerers might be aboard, coming to attack us. Have to tell the headmaster right away.
A ship? A Galbadian ship? Is Headmaster Sid here? No, he's not here. Are you from Galbadia? We are Seeds. This is Edia's ship. We are Sorceress Edia's seed. We're coming aboard. We're unarmed. Please, we come in peace. We must speak to Headmaster Sid. Where is he?
I'm right here.
Headmaster, we've come for a loan. It's too dangerous here now.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Alone? That girl from Windhill.
Squall, you know who she is. Let's go find her. She's here somewhere in the garden.
Who are these guys? How are they connected?
Squall?
Yes, sir.
Squall, Elone is that girl, right? That little girl Laguna was looking after.
Probably.
You know where she is. Let's split up and look for her. Hey Squall, who's Elone?
She's a person in the dream world. Must be the girl we've encountered a few times before, which means the dream world is the past. Okay, she was in the library.
Yes, Squall.
Are you alone?
Yes.
You're alone. The alone. What is going on? You know Laguna, don't you?
I do. I really love Uncle Laguna.
Then tell me, what is it that we experience?
I'm sorry, Squall. It's hard to explain.
But one
One thing. It's about the past.
no shit. So we are viewing the past.
People say you can't change the past. But even still, if there's a possibility, it's worth a try, right?
Change the past? Is she serious? Give me a break. Are you the one responsible? Are you the one taking us to that dream world?
I'm sorry.
Again, so much I don't understand. Why me? I have enough problems as it is. Don't get me involved in this.
I'm sorry.
Don't count on me. Are you? Why are you so upset about this?
Squall, did you find Alone? I'm alone. Are you alright?
What Alone said under her breath was, You're my only hope. Do people depend on each other? Then you're on your own. I've made it this far by myself. Except you haven't. You're relying heavily on others to provide you with the sea training and the funding, taking care of you, feeding you. So you're just kidding yourself. Sure, I couldn't do a thing when I was a kid. I've depended on others, but I'll be the first one to admit that I'm here because of other people. I'm fine by myself now. I have all the skills I need to survive. I'm not a child anymore. That's a lie. I don't know anything. I'm confused. I don't want to depend on anyone. How can I do that? Someone tell me. Someone. So I'll end up depending on others after all. Sis, I'm all alone. I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. So abandonment issues, I guess, then hey again. I wasn't asleep. Oh really? I think I heard you talking in your sleep. I'm not telling you what you said. Hey, let's go for a walk. Again? That was a guided tour. This time it's a walk. Just go by yourself. It's safe here. It's not the point, dumbass. It's not that I want a guard with me. You know, you're always too deep in thought. Why don't you lighten up a little? It's not good to think too much. What I'm trying to say is, it would be my honor to have your company, your highness, in hope that I may get your mind up things. How about it, your highness? Ah, yes, this is stupid, but you should still go. No, wallowing in these thoughts not gonna do you any good anyway. Fine. Thank you, your highness. Alright, let's get going. Hopefully this leads to something fairly soon. Thank you. Hello everyone, this is Headmaster speaking. The lines have been fixed, and I'm glad to be back on the air. Whoa! Oh, it's a slow day. Come on, give me a big one. Squall, this is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office.
Repeat, please come to my office right away.
So you crashed the ship. Didn't learn how to pilot it, didn't you?
Ah, everybody please remain calm. Also, please do not leave the garden under any circumstance until you are permitted. We will try to get things back in order ASAP. Thank you for your cooperation. Squall, thank you for coming. Here are your orders. We will land it on Fisherman's Horizon. Please go ashore with Quistis and Renoa. Find the local mayor and apologize for this accident. Tell them that we come in peace. Take a look around the city while you're there too.
Yes, sir. Why do I have to go? Because you're the leader, dumbass.
You have something you want to tell me?
Nope.
See, it is not just a special force for combat. I want you to see the world. Broaden your horizons. I have high expectations of you, Squall. Now go. New mission. We're here.
We'll land at Fisherman's Horizon. We'll make an official apology and then observe the town. Yeah, the second floor deck is now an exit. Might as well try to get this done too. I think we just managed to do this. We basically have at least some movement control over this garden. Maybe. Point being, we can basically move around at least somewhat in the world map, so we can go to places. Things open up quite a bit. We've come to warn you before you go ashore. Do not engage in any type of armed conflict in the city. We do not tolerate belligerence here. Do you understand? Yes. We are representatives of the garden and we come in peace. Welcome to Fisherman's Horizon. We just call it FH. You should go visit the mayor. His house is in the middle of the city. He's the head of FH. We'll do just that. Good. Looks like we understand each other. This is a hell of a mess. I'm terribly sorry. It was inevitable. We lost control of the garden. Don't worry about it. What's important is that nobody got hurt. We love fixing stuff anyway. Kick back and enjoy your stay. Hey, that's Balamb garden, is it right? That's right. How did you know? From those patterns on the wall. We painted it a long time ago. Those were the good old days. Tell the mayor I said hi. Let's go.
I heard Balm Garden lost control. That's why you have to keep up with your maintenance.
Need a pilot. I'm not gonna actually drive that blasted thing. So you guys going to Estar? Estar? You know, that high-tech city, just beyond the train tracks. I guess you're not going there. A lot of people who stop here go there. The trains are down, so the best way to get there is walk from here. What a joke, huh? Anyway, you guys had an accident and came here. I guess I shouldn't keep you. Mayor Dove, please have a seat. Allow me to get to the point. When are you leaving? He's not wasting any time. We'll leave as soon as the garden is capable of moving. Any idea when? I'm afraid not. We only discovered that our garden is mobile a short while ago. Therefore, we don't even know how to move it. We're still in the process of understanding everything. Our technicians will assist you. They should be able to repair and service everything. How does that sound? That means we'll have to let outsiders into the garden. I can't make this decision alone. Go consult with your leader if you don't have the authority.
Excuse me, why do you want us to leave so badly?
Please just keep your mouth shut. They must have their reasons, who cares? I don't want military organizations in FH to rely on force to solve problems. That is in direct defiance of our principles. Hello.
We believe that any problem can be settled by discussion.
Yes. To subjugate yourselves to our demands, and we will have no problem. If you want, we wanted war and not peace. That's the end of it. Simple matter, really.
If you reach a mutual understanding, there's no need to fight.
But the problem is, it's like... I suppose if you want to take it on a personal level, if you have one guy who is very strong compared to all the others, it's like saying he can't use his strength to gain advantage over other people, which is probably very well and fine for everyone else, but it's his strength, it's his capability. Why shouldn't he use it to his full potential? That's sort of how I see military's might in general. It's one skill or ability among others, and if you have put in a lot of effort and resource into developing it, you're very, very, very likely to leverage it one way or another. Either you will use it directly against others, or you use the threat or imply. You form alliances because everyone knows you have a powerful military, so they can sort of lean on you for support. Either way, you leverage it somehow, like any other skill or advantage you would have. It's no difference. Trying to sort of put it into brackets and move it away from discussion or interactions with other people, like saying everything else is just fine, but this one thing that's not acceptable. It won't work. you might temporarily have people agreeing with it, but the thing is, every time there's real pressure for you to do things, you're not going to ignore that one strength or ability you have. You're going to use it, and that's just how it is. No argument there. Tried and dull as hell though. Violence only leads to more violence. Yes. So does everything else lead to more of the same? What's your point? We believe your presence here will attract violence. That's why we want you to leave as soon as possible. I don't I'm not looking down on these people. They've found a community that has agreed to these rules, and I think it's very sensible for them to assume that people who aren't willing to limit them to that to the same rules will either use violence, which is very likely, or invite others who will use it as a response to them. So I think he's absolutely correct in that sense. So I think that the attitude they have will work in a limited community, and in the same way I would say like communism. But when you start to expand it, when you start to get more and more people who don't, you have groups of people who don't really agree to the premise that you have to limit yourself, and they start to organize. It's in a limited group like this, you might be able to deal with it. But in a larger group, they'll start gathering resources, power, they help each other, they form a little bit of a physical violence, like start gathering weaponry, start to organize, start to trade. It's over at that point if you don't have something to oppose them, to force them to give up their power, or just have an overwhelming force, so they will never challenge you. Otherwise, they're just going to keep gathering more power and basically take over. So I can see this is more of a community based around certain ideals, and people who believe in them stay, people who don't will pass by and move on. Let's go back to garden. It's like a hippie community. It won't work as a world government type of an organization ever, but it works for them, and if we stay, it seems very likely that it will get ruined. Gosh, that was unpleasant. Was it really? Can't talk to her. Forget it. You can't expect everyone to welcome us.
Galbadian soldiers!
Yeah, I think we're gonna fight. I don't think they appreciate it, but yeah, since the fighting is already here, we better get involved. They're probably here because of us.
Galbadians are here because of you, right? They're after you.
Maybe.
You'd better take full responsibility. It's your fault.
Fine, we'll take care of them. I don't like the sound of her tone, though.
You mustn't rely on them. They won't be able to do anything without fighting.
Don't tell me he's going to try to reason with them.
I'll go talk to them.
He's dead. What a shame. Ooh. The problem with the mayor is he's basically been in a, I guess, lived for a long time in a community that just accepts his ideals. So he isn't actually. I think he's forgotten the realities of the world. So he intends to do would probably work here, but it won't work on anywhere else really. Regeneration. So a little bit of fighting, maybe some kind of boss battle, and that's pretty much a wrap on this. I'd actually like to fight these creatures again, if I can. Something very familiar about them, yeah. I think I'll continue to mug people. These guys have useful items. Chain gun. That is an annoying ability. You would think that, yeah, it's an extra attack you get for nothing. Isn't that awesome? It is not, it's the opposite of that. In certain situations it can be useful, sure, but it can ruin other situations by attacking a wrong guy, because these have all kinds of different mechanics and counter mechanics and things like that. So attacking the wrong thing at the wrong time can be disastrous. There he is.
He may not want our help, but we might as well.
Why are they wasting their time with the old man if they're after us and our garden? Wonder what they're talking about.
I already told you. I've never heard of this girl alone. There's nobody here by that name.
Alone? Fine, we'll just have to torch this city.
Wait a minute, I'm telling the truth. I've never seen this girl.
It doesn't matter, old man. We're gonna burn this place anyway. Diaz orders.
No, please, I beg of you, don't.
I'll start with you. Yeah, I think we should intervene.
I thought you were never gonna go.
Who the hell are you? We're seeds. Seeds? Get the ironclad over here. I'm sorry, but we have no choice. No, I'm not really sorry. How could I be sorry? I think I'll just try to mug these guys. They'll probably just go down without giving up anything, but at the same time, might get something useful out of them. couldn't see it.
Something's coming!
Albadia's latest thing. What exactly does it have? Another new ability though. Stop. Beam can be good. And mug it? Yes.
Yes, I can.
What does it have? I don't want it to die before we get what it has. Okay, it can at least take 3 mugging attempts without us having to do anything else now. Conceal. Adamantine. Okay, that's good. Wrong guy. Thunder. And you're constantly dying. We can dispel the protection if we want to. Still, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Not much of an opponent. Adamantine is actually, I think, a fairly good reward, so I don't regret trying to mug it. Ifrit, Siren, Diablos, 5. Squall! Yes, they're all right. Hey Sophie. Zell, Irvine, it's great to see you guys. Hey, what happened to the garden? A lot has happened. The garden is safe. Really? Woohoo! What happened to you guys? Well, let's save that for later. Yes. Priestess Renoa, why don't you guys take them back to the garden? I'll see you guys later after I take a look around. What does adamantine do? GF learns vitality plus 60% ability. Yes. Raises magic, raises spirits. A lot of GFs got new abilities. Dark side. I have no idea what it is. Oh, refined recovery medicine for Guardian Force item. Okay. I think I'll take the recovery. How do I see what the treatment does? Forget it. No, we're not gonna forget it. Not completely, at least. Something to hit. 255%, so that's probably our highest it'll go anyway. Okay, let's talk to people. You know, you just surprised me. You looked and sounded so happy to see them. It was the first time I've seen you so honest. It was really sweet. They're my responsibility. I was worried about them, that's all. Is that all? More does she want? Okay, well, it's great that everyone is alright. Must be a big relief for you, Squall. Catch you later. I guess you saved my life. Sorry for butting in. No, I'm not thanking you. You don't have to, it's just that I want him to understand us. I wish you could be a little more understanding about us. We're not just a bunch of warmongers. Oh. It's hard for me to explain. I wish everything could be settled without resorting to violence, and there would be no need for battles. Like you've been preaching, it would be wonderful if things could be settled by discussion. The only problem with that is, it often takes too much time. Actually, that's not the problem. Especially if the others are not willing to listen. Time is not the issue. Time would be ignoring the issue. Like it'll just go away if you wait a while. Sometimes you can't just reconcile certain differences. You have to pick a side, and that's it. You can't always try to please others and go for a compromise. Sometimes the compromise is worse than just having one way solution or another. And if you have issues that you really have strong beliefs on, you probably are not going to. You have certain lines in the sand that you're not willing to compromise on. If someone that violates those lines, that's it. That's it for you. That's too far. You won't back down from that. So I believe that fighting is inevitable at times. It's really sad. Yes, well, you didn't convince me, and I'm the one who said it, really. That's all I have to say. I hope you understand someday. I don't think Squall understands, that's why he's bad at explaining it. You sort of... what I think Squall is he has a feeling or a belief that it's necessary, but he hasn't really thought about it why. So he can't really explain it to others because he doesn't really understand himself. He just has a sort of an intuition because of his experiences and how he's seen the world that you're just going to... Fighting happens, that's the reality of things, and you'll have to adjust to that world. Trying to pretend that you can always solve things by just talking about it is exactly that, it's just pretending. It'll work just fine until you stumble upon the one situation where it doesn't, and then you're sort of without tools to solve it. You're sort of helpless, you have to be on the sidelines, just watch while the people will fight it out. I think the world needs both people like you and people like us. Thank you for all your help. Goodbye. How do I get out of here? Buy items. Everyone sells the same crap. I suppose we should buy some ammunition because one of our guys is unable to do limit breaks now. Yeah, shotgun ammunition. Doesn't cost that much either. Fuel. I wonder if you can refine fuel into something. Maybe yes. This would be the hotel room. What is that? Old issue of Timber Maniacs. I still don't know what happens when you read those. Okay, could we go use the elevator now? Lift, whatever. What is it now? Headmaster gave the okay to let the technicians in the garden. They're in there right now. Okay. Say. Yeah? I was wondering, those technicians seem very handy. So like, would it be alright if I asked them to fix some other stuff? As long as it doesn't slow down the work on the garden, go ahead. I don't have to ask for too much. Yeah, of course. What? Selfie is feeling down right now. I thought I should let you know since you're kind of like everyone's leader. I think you should go talk to her. I know you are a klutz when it comes to these things, so I'll back you up. Where is she? Hanging out at the stage by the squad. Ah. Well, she's the most competent after me, so probably should make sure she's alright. Wow. Didn't expect all this heavy machinery. How else are they going to repair it? With hammer and nail? Hey, this isn't my department. Then what is? Guns and women, of course. Yeah, is there a way to just save the game? I think there's, there's in the lobby. There's no telling what happens now. Because we just had an action-packed sequence, more or less. The formula follows, it means there's a slower pace sequence. Interaction with people. And I can't save it anymore. Probably. Well, I can go to my room, that's the way to save. I think we'll leave the talking to Selfie, not for another time, see what happens elsewhere anyway. There has to be something happening while we wait for the repairs. After repairs are done, I think we can just move around with the ship or garden however we want. There will be some limitations where we can go, but overall things should open up quite a bit. So it will feel more like a Final Fantasy game. Let's go talk to Selfie.